Let's assemble one more document. This one not a will, this one a contract. The way we assemble documents in Pythagoras is we select the third button from the left in the Pythagoras toolbar to activate the document assembly libraries and books screen. We'll select subcontract clauses as the folder, as the book. We select the next button and the entire content of this particular folder will display in the left-hand column. You notice here we have 24 separate paragraphs. We'll select among them the cover page. We're going to have something with regard to description specifications, packaging and marking information, and some additional just special clauses. We have selected 5 from the left-hand column, move to the right-hand column by double-clicking. We click the next button. The document is quickly assembled, and you notice the variables that are in the document, such as name of subcontractor and the address of the subcontractor, etc. I'm going to hit the Alt-D button. The document is quickly scanned when we click the scan button in the lower left-hand side, and we can fill out the various variables. Notice that the length of the variables take up more than the space allotted to it in the Pythagoras screen. This is easily changed, easily rectified by simply widening the screen in the Power Tools section of Pythagoras. You can widen the screen as much as you need, so long as you don't take up more real estate than the entire width of the screen in which you're working. You can lock down the size of the screen by clicking this center bar. Now we can see everything we need to see. Name of subcontractor will be Jones Building. Address of subcontractor 123 Main. City and state, we'll use my hometown. And the date of the contract. Anytime that Pythagoras sees the word date in any variable, it will offer to you a calendar, and the calendar is reflected by this green button on the same line as the variable. Click it and you'll bring up a calendar. It defaults to today's date, but you can select any date by double clicking on it, and it will immediately transfer into the replacement field. We want to close the tools to get us back to the standard look of the screen. We click the next button. It asks if we want to save the contents of this record, and we're going to say yes. And we're going to call this Jones Building to reflect the name of the client. Replacements are quickly made, and you notice that the fonts that were in the original document control the replacement text once the personalization of the document is completed. And we scroll through the document, we see we now have a complete and hopefully perfect document for purposes of signing by the customer or by the client.